This is the AN-602, better known as the Tsar Bomba, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. Built by Soviet engineers during the height of the Cold War, Tsar Bomba produced an explosive yield of 50 megatons of TNT, making it unmatched by any weapon before or since. In this video, we'll focus on how the bomb was tested, from aircraft modifications and deployment to the explosion and its aftermath, and why it ultimately proved impractical as a weapon. Tsar Bomba was an aerial hydrogen bomb, measuring 26 feet long, 6.9 feet in diameter, and weighing around 54,000 pounds, roughly the length of a London double-decker bus. Its steel casing was lined with beryllium and insulated with synthetic thermal layers to protect sensitive nuclear components. At the front sat a control module linked to radio, altimeters, and barometric sensors, while the tail featured stabilizing fins and a massive, multi-stage parachute system designed to slow its descent after release. To deliver the bomb, the Soviets modified a Tupolev Tu-95V strategic bomber. The bomb bay was enlarged, internal fuel tanks removed, and structural reinforcements installed. Defensive tail guns were replaced with scientific sensors, and the aircraft was coated in white, reflective paint to reduce heat damage from the blast. Even with these changes, the bomb had to be carried partially outside the aircraft. On October 30th, 1961, the Tu-95V took off from Olenka Air Base on the Kola Peninsula and climbed to around 6 miles altitude, heading toward Novaya Zemlya, a remote Arctic test site spanning tens of thousands of square miles. At 11:32 a.m., the bomb was released. Immediately, a 4,000-pound parachute system deployed in stages, beginning with a small drogue chute and ending with a massive main canopy covering over 17,000 square feet, one of the largest parachutes ever used. This slowed the bomb's fall for 188 seconds, allowing the bomber to escape to a distance of roughly 28 miles. The bomb detonated at 13,000 feet above ground, an altitude chosen to maximize blast damage while minimizing radioactive fallout. Sensor data confirmed correct height, disabling safety systems and triggering detonation. The explosion began with 2 fission primaries, each containing plutonium cores surrounded by high explosive lenses. These detonated within 0.1 microseconds of each other, compressing the plutonium to a supercritical state and releasing a massive burst of neutrons, gamma rays, and X-rays. This energy ignited the fusion stage, where lithium deuteride fuel underwent nuclear fusion under extreme heat and pressure. Originally designed to yield 100 megatons, the bomb's uranium tamper was replaced with lead-on orders from Andrei Sakharov, cutting the yield to 50 megatons while reducing radioactive fallout by nearly 97%, making it the cleanest megaton-class nuclear explosion ever recorded. The entire nuclear reaction lasted less than a microsecond. Observers first saw an intense flash of light, brighter than the midday sun, lasting over a minute. The fireball expanded rapidly to nearly 5 miles in diameter, almost touching the ground before being flattened by its own shockwave. A colossal mushroom cloud rose between 40 and 42 miles high, reaching far into the stratosphere. Its top spread nearly 60 miles wide, while the base measured around 25 miles across. The blast generated seismic waves equivalent to a magnitude 5 earthquake. The Tu-95V bomber was hit by the shockwave from over 60 miles away, violently shaken and briefly losing altitude, yet managed to recover and land safely. Its fuselage showed scorching despite the protective coating. On the ground, the test island was completely devastated, described as a blackened lake of melted earth. The evacuated settlement of Severny, 34 miles away, was entirely destroyed. Shockwaves were felt up to 560 miles away, including in Norway and Finland. Despite its power, Tsar Bomba was too large, too heavy, and too impractical for real battlefield use. Instead, it served as a powerful political message, demonstrating humanity's capacity for total destruction. The test shocked the world and contributed directly to nuclear restraint. Within 2 years, the 1963 Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty was signed, banning atmospheric nuclear tests. In the end, Tsar Bomba did not push the world toward nuclear war, but toward nuclear caution. It remains one of the most terrifying achievements in human history,